I'm Shoestring Jane, welcome back to my channel where I talk about my frugal lifestyle. So this week, well, we've been kind of decorating. We've organised an open day for the house and we're going to put it on the market in a couple of weeks' time. So we've been running around just trying to make things clean and tidy, and that's taken up a lot of time. So no doubt you'll be seeing some of that, some more of that. You've seen some already in some upcoming videos. But we did take time out last weekend to go to Norwich for Justin's birthday. And it's a city that's quite close to my heart because I have had a lot of firsts there in my youth. I lived there for 7 years in my 20s and into my 30s. And I've got some nice memories there. Plus, it's just a lovely city. If you've never been to Norwich, it's one to put on the list. It really is. I think it's in a beautiful county for a start. It's in Norfolk, which is a lovely county. And it's a city that's kind of not too sprawling. It's quite compact, and the centre is really easy to navigate and get to know. And as I say, I lived there. I bought my first ever house there with my ex-husband. I got married there, and I had my first baby there. I had a couple of really good jobs there that I really enjoyed. And it's just, as I say, it's a lovely city to live in. It's very interesting. It's full of lots of different architecture. There's the beautiful cathedral close, which you will see we kind of started near there. There's the River Wensum. We were staying right on the Wensum at just a Premier Inn because, you know, we're on a budget, so we don't do anything too fancy. We stayed at the Premier Inn. It was right in the city. And we could walk the river walk into town and around the city. So that was really beautiful. We were very lucky as well because it was absolutely throwing it down here on Monday and Tuesday. But on Saturday and Sunday, it was beautiful. So we were lucky. We were blessed with 2 really nice days of weather. So I'll show you our trip to Norwich. We walked through the cathedral, as I say, to start with. We went into the cathedral, just reminded ourselves, around the market, into town and around a few places, and then I'll take you down memory lane and show you a few sort of firsts for me in Norwich. And as they say in Norfolk dialect, that's a fine city, and it is a fine city. You should really go and see it. I can't just keep saying it more. If you've not been to Norwich, get up to Norwich. And anyway, here is our weekend. We're on a road trip to Norwich. Say hello, Mr. Shoestring.
Hello, I'm driving.
He's driving.
Through speed cameras.
As it's his birthday today, we got Krispy Kreme donuts to keep us going on the journey. We haven't eaten all that many. We've only had half each, and my daughter had one. Yeah, so we're going up to Norwich. We're going to have a look around the cathedral, find somewhere to eat, look around the market, just have a little browse around really, and then go and see our friends who live in Norfolk as well tomorrow. So road trip. And now we're walking back to our hotel through the Cathedral Close again, which really is just so beautiful. This area is known as Tombland. That's where all the restaurants are. So gorgeous. I reckon it's Florence Road. Let's go.
Which number are you?
13, other side of the road. Lawrence Road.
Norwich Road, number 13.
I spent a lot of time in that pub. 9. There it is.
Which one?
Brown one, white door.
Let's take a picture of the outside bit.
They've got rid of
This one here. Yeah, stand there, I'll take a picture of me.
So this is where I worked when I first came to Norwich. It was the Essex, no sorry, it wasn't that. It was the Eastern Daily Press out then. Now it's all sorts of solicitors, and it does do newspapers still. Content marketing, newspapers, printing and social media. How times have changed. How times have changed. I loved working here. Justin trying to break in. This used to be Pedro's, which was my favourite restaurant in Norwich, a Mexican restaurant. Now it's Harry's Bar. It must be the place, as it says over there. And this must be Mr. Shoestring.
It was Pedro.
I don't know who Pedro was. Good Mexican food. Well, I hope you liked that look at one of my favourite cities, Norwich. I should say that going away for a weekend or for a night is not obviously frugal, but I always say if you've got a limited budget, then really focus on what you want to do and save money where you can so that you can do the other things you want to do. And we love to go away. We're not going to probably have a holiday this year. There are too many things going on. We've got the house sale, obviously. We've got elderly parents who've got all sorts of health problems. We don't want to be too far from them at the moment. So we're going to hang around and just have a night here and there, I think is the plan. And that could actually end up being more expensive than just having a week somewhere, couldn't it, if we're not careful, especially if we're doing city breaks. So we budget for it, we save up for it, we've got the money for it. We do without other things in order to have some time away because that's what we enjoy doing. So we're not extravagant when we go, obviously. I mean, we had a meal out. It was a lovely meal out. It wasn't excessively expensive, but it wasn't ridiculously cheap. We didn't go to McDonald's. We went to a really nice pub with a restaurant on the side in the city of Norwich. We took a kind of flask and stuff up with us for the journey, but we didn't make a flask every day. I mean, we've done this before when we've gone and we've just literally made all our own food and eaten our room and everything. But we thought, no, we've budgeted for it. We're not going to have a holiday. We're going to actually have meals out. And the rest of the time, we bought the odd coffee out. It wasn't really horrendously extravagant, really, but it was just gorgeous. We were so blessed with the weather, as I said, because it would have been probably a whole different trip if we'd had driving rain, because most of what we did was just outside and just walking. So anyway, so that's me for this week. I will be back. I'm still just going to stick with one video a week for now because, as I say, there's just too much going on to be doing it. It takes quite a lot of time to do these videos and put them together. So I will be back doing 2 at some point, but for now I'm just going to be doing Sundays. So I will see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.